Logged into my game for a moment here, and I'm going to go ahead and do some of my stuff for my account. Still saving up resources for the upcoming top commander with Victor and Bianca. I'm still extremely excited about that particular setup because I don't get a lot of opportunities to get any of the quote-unquote good commanders. I managed to sneak into Thunder when there were a chance, and I barely caught a couple of the other commanders that have come through. Haven't really done anything with them. But Bianca and Victor would be the next set of commanders that I am capable of using as an infantry main. Victor, being a mixed commander, isn't going to penalize me for not using mixed troops. I can use infantry with him just fine. Actually, I need to do the math. It's 10,000. So another 5 tarps on top of that. It's not going to be enough time, so I have to wait a couple more days before that'll work. I want to plan that so that these 3 will end on day 5 and 1 will end on day 3. So, just so I can have them sitting there. So I'll probably do that in a couple of days. Until then, just build my usual amount of troops here. And let's take a look at things. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the map here. H and B's taking their level 6, and I've already built 3 flags down, and we're barely an hour and a half past the start of this thing. Thor is building around their level 6. No surprise there. What the fuck has also gotten there, level 6. NWO is sitting this one out from the looks of it. You've got a couple of people in here who are, I guess, trying to do the events. Can't blame them there. It's not bad rewards. AOW is building around, and Asarius with the greatest random teleports known to man. I say that because now AOW is not going to come out. Oh, never mind. There's another one. I don't know how much they spend on random teleports, but considering all of the different configurations you can have for where your city is located on the map, to even be close to AOW or any alliance you want is already great. To port into someone else's territory at the start of this event, when they are trying to make this look so goddamn clean, is astronomically huge. It's insane. So Asarius, kudos for somehow pulling this one off and parking your airship at the tavern, so to speak. We've got our level 6 and kind of just building out slow builds. SK and G got to their level 6. SNS, I believe, got to their level 6 first. I can double check that here. Rankings. Anyone that's ranked, SNS, Mob, what the fuck, and HNB round out the top 4 right now, but we know they're getting to the level 8. That's kind of just what's going to happen there. So let's take a look at some of the other maps. G2 might be interesting between DHX and BTW. Apparently, they had a Dark Seal event against each other just recently, so there might be a bit of bad... Well, Jesus Christ. We are an hour and a half into this thing, and they have 5 flags past their level 6 and are building... Oh my god. DHX is showing up. What was their power again? 14. Yeah, they're definitely a G1 alliance, so they shouldn't be here. PXL, 2 flags past the level 6. BTW, 1, 2, 3, 4, also 5. And what's BTW sitting on? 12 billion. This, if they are not on the same side, this will be an interesting matchup. BTW is going straight for the low 8, and they're going to try and play a defensive game. There's no way that DHX gets around the level 7 to the level 8 before they do. But they could touch this corner before BTW gets around. So it's basically, if DHX can get in here, it will be a fair fight between them. If either one can block the other off, it becomes a defensive match, and I don't know if you've played those. Defense is heavily favored. Heavily favored. HNT, definitely a great 4 flags past their level 6. Are they building the 5th? They're prepping to, but they don't quite have it started yet. And then DevB, NM49, Olymp. I've seen them before. They show up. I just don't think, they don't quite have the power that these two alliances have. I would love to see what happens in a proper battle royale between the alliances like DHX, HNB, Boone, BTW, like the heavy hitters that there are. They shouldn't be outside of G1 right now. They shouldn't. ND21 also has their level 6. Are they building? They are building past it, so they may try and go for that level 7. So, if they're on the same side, this is a very boring match. If they are not on the same side, this could be worth watching. Back here, and we're going to check out G3. Or Boone's map. Spec, level 6, 2 flags around it. X-War, level 6, 1 flag, and 1 more on the way. And they are teleporting as if they're going to move, so maybe X-War is going to help out Boone in this mess. Boone, only 3 flags past. Don't know. Well, working on a 4th, and I'm just curious what the time is. All 4 of those are going to be able to get in. 1 additional trip. Down to 18 minutes. Nothing huge. Boone is at 15 billion. They're still one of the strongest, so it's likely due to a time zone issue that they don't quite have as much built, but DHX is already showing how cohesive their team is. They were there at the start. Too Hot, 3 flags past level 6, very respectable. Hot 9 hasn't made theirs, but they're building kind of a little base for themselves. So, and they're slow building. They're going to get their level 6. They're going to try and make sure they get their rewards for islands. Lost, 2 flags past. Maybe they're going for the level 7. All in all, we might have some fights between the smaller alliances on who's getting what, but if Boone gets involved, it's whoever's siding with Boone, basically. Now, if you'll just give me 1 second, there was one region I was asked to check. G115. What's down there? There's just so many of these islands now, considering it takes the top 8 alliance. And G4C. G4C. There you are, Ian King. Just under 1 billion might. You haven't really built past your own base here, so maybe your members haven't shown up in Island yet, and it doesn't look like they are. But let's see if there's a reason for that. 1 billion, not too insane. Under 1 billion again. $2 billion. Under 1 billion. Under 1 billion. Under 1 billion. I'm wondering if he was sitting this one out because of... Okay, there's another. So there's 2 with twice your power, but when you're dealing with the difference between 1 billion and 2 billion is not near the same as the difference between 9 and 18. Does that make sense? Because it's like the difference between a 30 million person and a 60 million person. You can both still be using the same troop type at that point. Damn it, I wish... Hold on, give me just a second. I don't speak that language. Oh, this is region, this is G115. Viewing region G115 and checking out the alliances there at the request of someone on Discord. So I don't know if maybe you were sitting out of it. I'll have to ask that a bit later. Actually, I'll go ahead and ask that now. Asking him if he's going to be playing this island. Anyways, let's check out some of the other islands, because there were some that confused me when I was going over my video yesterday. Because if you look, all of these are in mostly numerical order. And I say mostly because there's a couple of variations between G11 and G12. G12 is stronger. Just how that worked out. There's a 17 thrown in between 19s. But there was one down here. Like there was a split. Right here. This is the high 200. It's the like in 207 seems to be the lowest here. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see what the best the strongest region of the high 200s is. Hey, Smoke Halt. Kind of curious what these people are working with. 2.8 billion. 2.4 hasn't built a damn thing past it. Like, they haven't even shown up. What's going on? node. That's cool. That's always cool. 1.7, S300, 2.5. So, I guess what you'd expect. 2.5. This is going to be a solid fight, I think. I have to keep an eye on this one. $3 billion. I've got a couple of stronger people for this level of gameplay. This will be an interesting one to watch. I'm surprised there would be any people that are sitting this one out. But unless they're not familiar with how to play, which is entirely possible. This might be their first island. Actually, I can check that because this was down in the 200s, correct? I'll just stop clicking weird. Yeah, these are only 2 months in. It may very well be the first island they're allowed to play. And yeah, that makes sense. So this is the first one they're playing. They didn't really know how to place them, so they went based on their might from that point on. Makes sense. I'll take that as making sense. Well, let's take a look at some of the other top islands. I did the first 3 already. Let's take a look at 4. A couple of people I recognize. Quick inspection, SOTF, Sons of the Father, Souls of the Fallen. That, I'll admit, that kind of bothers me. I get you wanted to have the name, but if it doesn't fit, my golden, memories. So, Souls of the Fallen, 3 flags past their level 6, heading to 7. MGM, 1 flag past their level 6, but they're building backwards, so probably not expecting too much. RPG, 2 flags past theirs, and building a 3rd. How is RPG doing? I think I checked them out yesterday. Still at 8.2. Solid. The Sim, 8. 4 flags heading to the level 7 out of the way, so they're not going to contend with RPG to start. EXEO, 4.3. Build to level 6 and build around it. Fine is at 5 after their transitions. So many people transition for this event. Not for this event, for the immigration event. And I still hate how that's being handled. 2 flags passed. They may go against Sim for that one, and I'm not sure how Fine is doing on fighters. They've got some heavy hitters still. And it might... Will they get beaten by numbers, though? This is 178 versus 95. That's primarily the only reason that they have such a might disadvantage. It's the amount of people. And we've got WL46, a Region 46 Alliance up here in the top 4. Really can't be upset about that. Mimi's doing too much. At 109, a couple of bigger hitters. Oh no, this one might be fun. This one might be fun to watch. Just to see what the heavier hitters try to do. I'm not going to take the time to go over each of their equipments and stuff like that, even if it does make that big of a difference. But it's just not worth it to invest into one alliance or one region that much, in my opinion. I just want to enjoy what fun can be had from it. Yeah, yes, I've gotten a few points already. Off to the next island map. Let's go. I don't want to keep looking at I farted again. Okay. The fuck what? 1004. ROK's 5 flags past theirs. Damn. Team Korea. Man. This is like right there in their morning. Actually, what time is it there? I'll have to figure that out later. R137 has the 2 flags past theirs. Z26G hasn't even taken theirs yet. Because evil won't let them. One person from evil said no. Oh. Well, the Koreans are gonna keep them from playing too much. But still, one person? One person's causing that big of a problem in G5. You've got people stronger than him. Oh, well, sorry, Hell Doge isn't the one. Dark Moon and... There's Evil. Where's Dark Moon? I'll just check you. Dark Moon's got 136, but it's a Bella, a Rigoro Alex, a Tom Adut, a Bella Catherine, a Catherine Cynthia, can't see this 5th one here, but there's just not enough there to constitute not taking it off the field. There's only 5. Anyways, so Evil is building over to attack them. Right? Screw the level 6, the level 7. I mean, they're building over to attack them. Another Korean alliance. So many. What is this? What is this skin? Gotta look that one up. Oh, the snake looks pretty cool. And they're building their second flag past their level 6. LGHR is kind of setting up shop. And TFW is doing the same. It appears they know that the Korean alliances are working together, and ROK is keeping them from moving. What? That seems silly. Yeah. ROK is set up to build their second to last flag to the level 7, and I think they're gonna miss it because of these 2 mistakes here. They're gonna end up stopping 2 spaces short because instead of building to the side here, they built up, and they could have built 1 more flag here instead of 2. Yeah, live and learn. Yeah, that's one thing you gotta pay attention for when you're building flags. You've got to make sure you're building the shortest route to where you're going. If the distance you're trying to cover is more up than right, make sure you're building up each and every time and then go to the right. Sadly, you can't make it right on the corner of each one. That would be freaking cool. But because they missed this one and built to the side of it instead of up, my guess is they're going to end up one spot short of this level 7 when they get to it and have to build a whole nother flag for it. And there's more people from Equal here. Okay. G5 is going to be taken over by the Korean Alliance. Kudos to them for having the friends in the same island. Let's take a look at the next one. There's new D, because no one wants old D. IYF, 2 flags past 6, 3 flags past 6, 2 flags straight down, so Sun has a vendetta against MRR. Or they're drunk trying to head to the level 7. LTF, no flags. Oh, no, building a base. Nothing here, and nothing stopping them. So, is there a reason for that? 4.9. New D setting up shop against, oh, this will be interesting to see. K and QS is just going to cut off New D from playing. And what in the world are you doing down here? Seriously? Anyways. Why? What is a 10.8 billion alliance doing in G6? Man, just build your base and try to hold on to your level 6. If you play a defensive match, you should still do fairly well. And we got a little bit of fighting here. So many drones. And such horrible trades for New D. Look at that 5,000 damage on Bella and you're not backing it off yet. Bella's power is from hitting people who are already being hit by somebody else. Not when you're being... Okay, keep it PG-13. Mr. Brand. Anyways. Just a lot of things wrong there. On that note, let's head over to... I want to check out my restream chat and see if there's any issues. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put this... Swarm that Catherine. Well, Catherine's going to head back now. El Wizard. New D needs to get on the same page of who they're going to attack. If you see someone that's yellow, especially someone who's not infantry based, they need to be your primary focus. Other than that, pick the ones that are going to weaken you or hit you the hardest. That Tom being at half health, eliminate it. That's a lot of buffs and it's easier to take down. Thank you. If that stays on the field too long, it hurts. You've got a Jaden. Get rid of that. Oh, you outnumber them. Pick your targets. Focus them down. That Tom, kill it. Lewis, kill it. Nothing is more demoralizing than to watch your allies get taken down one by one by one. And you have the benefit of home field advantage. Even if they are coming all the way across the map, take one out. Take another out. Oddly enough, this isn't horrible. I don't know why it's moving so damn... Oh, Cynthia. I forgot how much Cynthia lowers travel speed. If you think you have that much of an advantage, keeping the enemy in place is beneficial. I just don't like sacrificing that much power. We'll have to come back to this one to see what happens. Oh, damn it. I can fix that now. Thank you, Panda. I keep forgetting to do that before I start. It's already connected. I'm gonna edit. Update all. Should have fixed it for both Twitch and YouTube. Smokealt says G9 is super relaxed. Exactly how relaxed are we talking? Everybody got their level 6 and just left it? Bro, no building past level the 6. DF39, 2 flags. 2 flags from NFW. Mink has a flag. Oh no, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. How can you be... I'm not complaining about alliances, Smokealt, but why would you be forced to ally? If I remember... 4.7, let's see how the spread is here. 3.9, can't complain there so far. 5.5 to 3.7. 2.9. Because you're changing? Oh, you're migrating? Hey, can't blame you there. So many people are still working on migrating to new regions that it's messed up a lot of the might from these alliances and has placed them higher or lower depending on the people that have moved in. Is that the entire problem with this particular island matchmaking? No. Island matchmaking hasn't been correct since it started. Oh, are you merging within your region? Sorry. I need to make that bigger. Chat's a little small. Go away. G2, I was just looking at G6 that might have some interesting. But yeah, G1, G3 have already been decided before they ever started. What was G4? G4 had a couple, but it looked like they would already decided what the alliances were going to be. This might be something, but the difference in power here is a lot. There's just too much fluctuation between the powers of each of the alliances. I get that the game wants to make sure that it takes into account how well you do in your previous islands, but this is ridiculous. There is absolutely no reason that G1 should have less total power than G2. None. There are at least 5. Oh, absolutely. We are all over that. Just give us like 3 years of time to catch up. No, a lot of my alliance is discussing migration after this island anyway. So, when we saw HNB, I don't know. We lost in G3, I think, last one. Like, dead last. And yet they put us in G1. I think we ended up, like, dead last in the last 2. We just... Between poor matchups, the last one, and BTW being in the one before, I believe. We just... No. We had some good fights, but it's just... this one, I doubt we'll even fight that much. As much as I understand wanting to take placement into account, Fox can have their spot back. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll be curious to see what next month looks like after... Oh, G9? Oh, well, hey, it's... You got dropped down to G9. G9 is almost half the power of G2, G1, so you're fine. Yeah. Even... Honestly, if you're telling me that the top brackets are hand-picked, I'm going to punch that person in the face. If Boone ends up against people that can actually fight them, it's at least entertaining. At least Boone will have the choice, okay, hey, I need to sit this one out. Then put the biggest people who are going to spend the most money fighting each other. This, no one's going to spend enough money to try and beat Boone. They're going to ally with Boone and sit on it. HNB, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the alliances. Yeah, hey, on that note, are your guys going to be coming back to your region? I'm curious how that's going to work. You're coming back to the region, or... I don't know. That merger. Well, okay. Because I know a lot of people are moving back to, like, the 100s and 200s to pick up some heroes that they missed, and then they're staying there. Which, kind of messed up. I feel bad for the 200 regions that are stuck with people who have even 50, 60 million power down that low. It makes a huge difference. Yeah, it should have been locked to a certain amount of regions before and after your own, if that was a thing. Actually, I think we skipped down to 9. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, here's a couple people I recognize. SMHS, RCCO, I know who they are. I couldn't even imagine. Part of the reason I don't want to move. Or if I do, I want to go to a place where I'm not going to impede on anyone's ability to get a hero. Which I don't plan on doing anyway. I have all the heroes I want. Did they fall off? Did they merge? Makes sense. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They're down 50 members. I have a YouTube channel hiding in here. 3 flags past level 6. Still got 2 flags past level 6 by this point. FR5, not paying a lot of attention. Are there T6 all gone? They've got a couple, but none of the best ones. Still remember fighting Knight the first time we had a island raid. God. Yeah, actual fighter. You're in the top 10. How do you not have your... Even this few of people should be able to pick that up. So was mine. I think the first island we had was against SMHS. We did not win it. I think we took 3rd. Back before we were called Mob. And we ended up expending a lot of our stuff fighting against SMHS. And that was a blast. It's been so long since then. It was back before Thunder was a thing. Still more people not... How are you going to be in a G8? Did they backstab you before the island or during? Because they tried to pull that crap against us during the island. They pulled a ceasefire crap and then tried to cut us off. On that particular one, no, I have not. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to go back and check that one out. I believe that means I missed 7. HNZ, Fox, TVZ, ANCB. I'll get that from you. Not even going to go into that particular topic. Two flags, HNZ. Okay, no, I was thinking HNT Farm for some reason. Fox. Fox at 5.3. 2 flags. ANCB. 6.5. What? I'm confused. Weird way to build your flags. I get it. 2 flags from past. Are they building a 3rd? Dumb's heading to another level 7, so they don't want to fight with TBZ, but they think they can beat R4W, or they're going to work with them. So few people head straight to the level 8. And I don't get why that's not a more legitimate tactic, or a more well-used tactic. Because even with some of the great siege heroes that they have in the game so far, defense is still far easier than offense. Far easier. If you want to take the level 8 and you're within the power range to do it, get to the 8 first. Yeah, if you can circle that level 8, I have seen evenly powered alliances 2v1 each other trying to get to that level 8 from an alliance that's actually guarding it well. No, I don't get it. I think that's other than G10. That's the top. Yeah, let's check out G10, and that'll round out the top 10. I don't know any of these names. Good seeing some higher regions up in here. 168, 159, 142. The spending capacity of some of these people in the lower regions is absolutely ridiculous. H&B just picked up that 600 million guy, what, 2 weeks ago? Nice guy. Honestly, I've talked to him. He's awesome person. How do you have that much money to spend on a mobile game? 5.5. I pick number 1. Best member, 5.5. Oh, I think he had to drop his troops in order to migrate. I don't know the whole process there, but some people are saying that they've had to drop troops. Well, I think he's in HNB now. Oh, you're talking... Oh. Yeah, he did that before he migrated. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, I think someone told him that... Likely someone told him that he needed to delete his troops in order to move. And before the immigration... Either he wasn't a part of the immigration events, or he was and HNB wasn't at the time. So he had set up to do it all, and then he couldn't go. So yeah, I can imagine him being salty there. What are you doing? What is 2.8 doing up here? Oh, okay. Just trying to make guesses here on why someone would want to delete all of their troops. So many. So many symbol-based languages up here now. And I can't read it. Let's see. There was a little bit of fighting back on G6. Let's see if they're still doing that. Was it G6? Yeah. They still duking it out, or? Nope. Well, that's a shame. So many just sitting around waiting for something to happen. Let's see. Answered. Does anyone have any questions they want? No thanks. Actually, I need to check that. Yeah, down here at 202. Okay. Plenty of people moving themselves up. Good. How did you drop me 126? Huh. Oh. I hit you and you. Okay. Yep. Clear you out. And clear you. Try not to hit my own alliance at least. Work my way back up. And this gets me my daily requirements for actually doing island, not doing the arena. Okay, last two. Nope, Tom. Johnny's back there. Keep Lewis away. Yep. Jaden Peters not gonna last long. Johnny Carey's definitely not gonna last long. You would think that boosting your attack power as much as you can would make Martin more viable, but for some reason, it doesn't work that way. The straight healing boost that Tom gives, and Tom and Martin give together, is really the only use I've had for Martin. I've seen some people run him with Raigoro to give him additional healing after he's put up a shield, and I don't think it's as valuable as some of the other combinations out there. The only reason I don't personally run Tom Thunder is because my infantry, if I'm against someone who is equally leveled, I feel like I'm overhealing. At least with Raigoro, I'm more mitigating the damage and then healing it, instead of just overhealing it. If that makes sense. Okay, who else? Sorry, Mitch. Tune Jaden off to the side. I'm going to be happy to take those down first. No defense to speak of. And Robert Adut. Who's talking? Okay, and that's my 5 for the day. Is Jin worth the wait? I want to upgrade a siege for battle, but unsure of what one to invest in. I'm still a little while away from Jin and VIP. Game, he's worth it. Eventually, though, will get troop specified siege commanders and are simply better when properly run. So now I can finish cooking. No, search. Sucks sitting on. Oh. Hello. Yes. Rally up. Where are we at? Yes. Yes. Streaming responses. Correct. When match came up. Back to shelter. Now, let's see how much closer G2 has built given another hour into the event. They have already gotten to it and built 2 flags around it, but it looks like they're dead in the water as far as stuff. Let me look it up. Let's see. One more. Immigration. No, not this one. Immigration supply exchange still has 22 days. The new immigration decree. events after immigration. Duty, data preparation, mutual aid. Keep for power, arc of tomorrow, but that's expected. Target region does not have the same events or mall packs as the current region. The mall packs will not be visible after immigration. The current event will end. So if you're at a place that has an event and you move, you don't get to keep the event. Looking for a date. It doesn't look like there's a date anymore. In time limit on the event itself, just the supply exchange, and that still has 22 days. Here, I pull my YouTube channel up now. Control C. That still have? Is English my first language? Sometimes I don't know. My shelter for resources and pull out all others. I'm curious, who ended up joining you? I gotta see. Oh yeah, the 10 a lot. That group of friends decided. Sure, what's up? Without any news about the end of the event, please let me know on Discord so I can get back to Boons. Hello, Dickie Rackmad? Why am I trying to read that backwards for some reason? Hello, Dickie. How can I help you today? Good Lord, get through all of these stupid things. That is just ridiculous. Attack AOW? No. I think we're just trying to meet up with you. See, we're slow building. I'll tell you right now, we're not really participating that much in this. We just want to come over and say hi. It's like, it's... in Island Raid. Cute. Yeah, and is that just because of this matchmaking, or is that all IRs for you? Yeah, my kids are asleep right now. Nice rally. Interesting choice in rally commanders, though. What region are you? 21. Rap. Just wanted to say that you could. Wow, you were online. You managed to take your level 6. How many people did you have? Nice. Nice. It's I don't know how you managed that stunt the first time. Because they're online and personal, like single playing. Switch around. Inside their helipad area? Seriously? That wasn't regular Tom. That was regular Martin. Anyways. Yeah, no, I actually caught that on camera. It was this one. He might still be there, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. He parked his troops right outside though. Nope, he moved out. But yeah, I caught that on camera. He parked right here, and then another HMD person, I think Momo, was right here. I'm like, how do you get random relocators to work that well for you? You could be placed in a small section at every single coordinate on this map. Well, almost every coordinate. south middle part. Caught it on stream. Oh, sure. I have to wait until level 11 to buy Jin. Should I start saving all of my gold stars now, or do I save half and invest the other half? Well, if you have the, honestly, if you have the money to get to Jin, or if you have the money to think about Jin, you probably would already have him. At 235, you are... You're a month and a half in. Got a month and a half in. There's already have. Do you plan on buying all the VIP packs when they unlock? Nice. I do not have Victor. Victor actually opens up for us next week, and Victor, actually, I think he's going to perform the job he's designed to do very well. They made a garrison commander for mixed troops, and while that's probably not going to work very well in like a tower or a like field defensive situation, for your shelter, where you're pretty much guaranteed to have mixed troops, he's going to be great. I do see a possibility of a Victor Thunder combination on Garrison working out very well. I'm interested to see if his abilities work well enough in the open field to be usable, but I don't think they are going to. There's just not enough stat buffs to go around. And I love how minimalist it is, honestly. It's just, hey, if he's garrisoning, he gets this. If contains more than one troop type, gains this. It's like they're going back to some of the earlier heroes that they were using, like Lee. Lee, very simple to figure out. Debuffs a certain group of enemies and hits them hard. If you have two or more types of troops, increases squad attack. Just straightforward skills. And here we have Victor doing the same thing, but with a garrison aspect and not a zombie aspect. So I think I did the math. It was a total of like I'll just do it now. 20, 40, and 34. 74% in buffs if you're garrisoning with two or more troops, which if you're on your own shelter you should be. A solid skill damage reduction that doesn't require any additional input. Additional damage up to a full attack on your enemy whenever there's no timer on this either, so you can get it, you can stack it essentially. And a 13,750 skill damage that increases by 20% when garrisoning. I think he's going to work well as a garrison for your shelter. If you're not worried about that, I wouldn't pick him up. But if you see yourself in combat that much, unlock him. He's going to be worth it. This is the one I want, though. I don't know. And there's some people in the comments of, if you want to see what other people are saying about particular heroes, you can go into the comments and see what they think. And you get a lot of people saying that she's worth it. I don't agree with this. I don't like the idea of a suicide. There are some that are saying that it's free to, free to play, skip this hero. But personally, just that awakened skill alone, boosting stats by 84%. Perfectly viable option. And honestly, having a different set of equipment for me is going to be the big factor of that. Because right now, I do keep my leader armaments and put them on Jaden. And I'll be glad to get them off of Jaden. And I'll put them on Victor. And it'll be Victor Thunder on Garrison. And I can keep Raigoro set up as my tower defense. Yes, I still do use Raigoro as tower defense. But this is 84% in stat buffs to yourself and up to 5 nearby allies for 4 seconds, and gives them range. This is including yourself, obviously, but if you put her with, say, a Raigoro or a Thunder, or basically hide her in a spot where no one's going to want to hit her, that's going to change some things. Because a lot of people aren't running Alex now because it's worthwhile to just have more damage on the field. But the fact that she gives rage and increases everyone's attack power, not just ranged troops, is going to be huge. I definitely see a lot of Biancas on the field as secondary commanders in the foreseeable future. And it gives another option for lower spenders or free-to-play players be able to assist on the field with troops they don't particularly use. Because there's nothing stopping you from running a Raigoro Bianca and a Thunder Lee, just having support units hidden behind tanky units so that they're not attacked, and manipulate the battlefield that way. Nothing stopping them. Granted, this is just my opinion, as I don't spend enough to have him. Yep. Okay, hold on, we got here. Toronto, Tokyo. I'll go say hi to Toronto, Tokyo, who just added me as a friend. It's not what I wanted to do. I need to clear out my friends list again. Hello. Oh, for anyone watching, if you need to be able to reach me on game, it's easiest to search my commander ID. Right there. Thankfully, this stays the same even if you migrate, so if I were to move regions for whatever reason, it would still show up as that. will admit this is a bit annoying. I'm not going through that. Donate my 3. What is it? Particular you'd like to see. Let's head and check out G2 again. I really want them to meet while I'm on stream tonight. That'd be great. I don't think they'll build fast enough for it. But it would be nice, you know? 1 more minute left on that. Is this the slowest? You know what? I'll do that. I haven't tried to line up with anyone in my own alliance doing that. I'll run a game of Bounty Road. If you want the points required to max out, I think it's like 12 million. So it's not, I say it's not a lot. Yeah. Oh, it's 80 million now. They have, good God. It is up to 80 million. That's up to you. The rewards from this are starting to be a little bit more worth it. If you do this twice, you'll actually have this war drone. No, you need 30. Never mind. Going nuts there. So, the defending the level 6 isn't going to get you a high enough ranking. And if you're just holding on to the level 6, it still means you're going to place like 5th through 7th, depending on how you do. But defending gets you a lot more points than attacking, especially if you're defending against an equally powered alliance. If they're that much more powerful than you and you're just melting, then yeah, back off. But if you can hold your own, it's a great source of points for everyone who takes part. Click it in 15 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Magic. Do one of these on stream. I really enjoy this event. This is great. If you've got the extra 12 minutes in between waiting for stuff to build, or if you've set your hive rallies and are waiting on gathering troops to come back, it's a great way to kill time. And the rewards are solid. I honestly, I can't complain about these. Even if it is only helmets, you're getting resources for doing well in the event. Speed ups, honing chips add up over time. And every week you're getting helmet fragments. And, well, if you're doing everything, of course. Eventually, you can get all of these. The numbers on the sides here are how many times you can get it. So if I get this once, it'll actually drop to 19, and you can clear this entire board. Now, the rewards you get after this board is cleared, no, not worth it. But it's a good way to... You can have a little fun. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, cool. I got some shoes. And like clockwork, these are on timers. If any of you playing this haven't realized that, the bounty grounds, enemies, the airdrops, and everything else are on timers. So you can actually see or time when things are going to pop up. I know that in exactly 50 seconds, more enemies are going to spawn, so I need to take out what I can and set up shop. Oh, hey! I'll let him have that one, because I can do a lot more with less. Don't you dare do it, MacTree. Okay, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and boom, like clockwork. I'll take these. You're having no trouble picking up that guy. Nice kill, nice kill. I'll pick up this additional one here. Those two are fighting each other. He's gonna get himself killed. Yeah, you better freaking run. That was stupid. You're just trying to get points. That's great. Okay, next safe zone is shrinking. We've got about another minute. Where'd you go? Where'd you disappear to, Commander? Where'd you go? Oh, that's you. A Jaden doesn't stand a chance against me. Now watch this. I'm gonna wait until my skill is almost full. Pop it. Dead. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More stuff. I'll tell you right now, 11,000 troops, you aren't killing anything. You're just going around picking up buffs. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, kill this enemy. Freya doesn't have anything against me. Oh, you're just gonna pick up the buffs. This is a speed demon build. Where'd you go? I'm watching you. I need to open more of these boxes. Nothing major. Nothing I couldn't fight. Oh. Oh, damn it. I couldn't stop him from it. He's gonna run. I'll face you. Come back here. Come. I want to say hi. No. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you. I can't actually reach you. I just want to talk to you. More troops. Yeah, you can actually hunt them down. I am not fast. Good kill. Get it. Get him. Got him. Nice kill. No, that's what it's saying, Alliance. 3.2. You're gonna get caught in that storm. Like, you're just gonna die out there. Damn it. First time I've ever played with anyone in my own alliance. What are you running at so damn fast? Is it just that your Adut is Jaden Adut is built for speed? What's going on? That's the problem with not running a Cynthia, though. Your enemies can outrun you. Now, where's this 4 million person? There you are. Where's that Korean? Are you gonna come say hi to me? No, you're not. No, you're not. Nice. Oh, this is mine. Oh, if you think I'm gonna let you have it, you're out of your damn mind. I will fight you for it right now. Easy. You're dead. Dead. And catch you in the act. Oh, you're fine. If you can chase someone down, go get him. You've got me beat in power. Might as well accept it. God, if I could catch you. Oh. Sorry, I don't think you're fast enough. We're going to kill you. You haven't even figured it out yet. Nice. That's awesome. Nice, Jay. You made a lot of great videos, no solar. So I can't be Garrison or Rally means the only option for me to help is field. Get some advice for low spender on field battle. If you're just looking to assist, then as an infantry main, not an infantry commander, you have commanders that not a lot of people will try to hit. Can buffs and immediately. Jesus Christ. Try it. It's a lot of fun. Stick together. Okay, we're currently HNB. How you doing? 6 flags down. You've touched the level 7, but you haven't built any further. Am I going to be able to catch G2 in donate? Will I be able to catch a G2 fight tonight? So I'm already almost 2 hours into this. They've built another flag. They're set up to build another one. They just don't have the resources. They're both stuck. Let's see, what's the 178 versus 180. They're both going to regenerate sandbags at a pretty even rate. And building out the whole way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more flags maybe. I'm gonna guess 6, in which case if they start building around this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they could cut them off. Who can get their 6 flags up? I did not mean to make that joke. No. This is an interesting view of it. You should be going for this. Anyways. Exit. Let's see. This is why you save the reports. That you only a certain amount. Damn. Okay, level 50 Liam, 47 Cynthia, 43 Peggy, 40 Maxine, 30 Jaden, 40 Catherine, but you haven't bought the boxes for her. Awakened Liam. Let's see, what else? You did go full infantry. I gotta commend you for that. You went to the purple took 3 stars in pants for the additional research speed. I think it's up 2% after that point. With the gold in each of these, yeah, I'd still, that squad capacity buff is worth it. A 10% bonus to all of your stats because you're just adding 10% more people. Where? Let it go now. Is it the same one? Oh, you can beat that one. Cool, keeping track of things. And with still go any way you want to from here, and two from there. How's your arena team? Don't mind me asking. Bell milk. Milk. Okay. System. Third. Yeah. Where's Crud? Actually, they just spoke to me earlier. Right here. Let's find out. New lighthouse in 246. Lions gift level 8. So they started a whole new region. They started a whole new alliance, it looks like. Yes, we're in line. Yeah, they started a whole new one. Nope, not concerned. Oh, fucking yes. Take that. I don't care about the speed right now. Now. Here. While I'm answering questions, I'll check out the other islands again. Hate that. Yep. Battle overview. Just for giggles, let's see how G3 is doing. Boone is taking things slow. Five flags passed. Looks like they're set up to build a 6th. And they're building directly to the 8 from their position. 2 hard tap. Yeah, not a lot of movement there. what's going on here in the toddler keyboard speak. Still trying to learn that language. I need help. $0. They're called dollar bucks. I don't know how you don't know this by now. Anyways, Island Raid, G4. We're moving. Let me see. Did anyone? Did I get a response from anyone on my Discord? Oh, I have someone on Discord. Trying to get my attention. Oh, it's Panda Guy. Wow, that's from a while ago. Okay, closing it back up. Son, I know what I sound like. You don't need my vibe is good. 4 main alliance in the area are all through checkpoint 3 and we come to an agreement to share. That makes growth of the entire region so much better. 6 didn't have that luxury when we first started. I remember bouncing around a couple of alliances that kept getting taken out when I first started. Ended up in Little Boone, as it was called, back when Nob started it off. But that was when he was taking pretty much all the different areas, and he would take, well, just give an example. He would take essentially one of these that was out in the main region, and then he would leave. So our alliances were thinking, oh, it's okay to go in and take those now. He just wanted to capture rewards. No, that was not the case. It caused a lot of problems with a lot of smaller alliances trying to build. I do appreciate you letting me know how your region is doing, but I was kind of asking about your arena team. Regions are always the best. In your arena of Doom setup. Oh no, you killed each other? Share the report, I can get a better feel for where you are in the game. Boone was thinking to be his partner. Oh no. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Back to my shelter. Arena of Doom, I will share. Share with Shadow Knight. Your heroes are where all. Just for gems. Oh no. It's mainly for equipment. Let me see where your research and thought process are. Your hero choices. Shop. Carbon steel. Arena shop sells carbon steel. At least I think it's called carbon steel, right? I'm not butchering that. Yeah, it is carbon steel. You want to get that carbon steel. It's funny how Arena of Doom. I'm surprised they haven't changed this, to be perfectly honest. Because between Arena of Doom and Ampede get you more carbon steel than you can get from really any other event, no matter how much money you put into it. And while Arena of Doom does have like a plateau that you have, a ceiling you have to punch through in order to be able to actually get up here, there's so much you can do at lower levels to build your equipment that gets you up into the top 20 that you can't really ignore a good arena team. Yeah, bully it, younger region. What are you doing? Oh, he just kind of hopped in there. Yeah, they really did. They just kind of hopped in there. A full, good lord. From a 132, so that's region 4, I'd guess. Don't hurt me. Why are you so strong? You drank our milk? Said you. Yeah. Anyways. They're not answering fast enough. Back to what I was doing. 5. Or was it G6 that had stuff going on? I think, yeah. Is there anything going on over here anymore? Nope. You're just sitting there. Not all of these are the best squads, though. There's a Bella in there. You can focus down that Bella. Give yourself quite a few points. Oh no. What did you expect? Okay. Liam, Charlie, Maxine, Peggy, and Cynthia. All in all, 2 good choices and 2 acceptable choices. No differences in stats yet, but I don't expect too much. You did go ahead and make backpack, shoes, knife, and gun. Literally just across the board, so you just picked... Is that a common thing? Like, is that something that the game forces you into? I'm not sure. She's got... Okay, with... Yeah, you had Maxine up front, Peggy in the back. With Peggy's damage, though, I would honestly have... the talent difference and the troop level. Nope. I'm gonna say with Jaden's increased damage from being the leader, you could have a Jaden, Peggy, and put Angela with Maxine up here on the front line for some additional healing. Plus, that would make your front line a little bit stronger. Oh. Okay. Picked up the shop yesterday at Overheads, so I've been buying steel. They'll come late on that, and it costs me. Make up the difference. Catherine and Liam, Charlie will carry you for a while. You're stupid. don't think there's much of a difference in tier 3 troop power. I may be wrong there. 131 attack. No. No, that's over 10%. I would switch to a box formation though. Need to try and get a hold of Goro and or Lee sometime in the near future. You need either higher damage than you have, or a frontline. Specific troop type. You want to focus on a specific troop type. I pointed you out already. Oh. Oh. You can catch that, Jaden. Lead it. Lead. Anyways. One of the highest damage factors, and okay, cool. We've got resources together. We can use the PvP. Works in Arena. So howdy. For writers. Who you be? Wolf. Do I know Wolf from somewhere? I feel like I recognize that name. How can I help you today? Today. Yep. Gotta bring this in so I can see everything at once. No new direct messages, that's fine. Getting real close to the ending of this. I don't have it maxed out yet. It's what I get for not spending on the days that they have gem spends. I should be able to get there in the next few days. Nope. Get that off my screen. I still haven't done today's challenges. Nope, I don't have any more of these. Ugh, really gonna be cutting it close. You're good for now. Oh! That means you're... what's it? Danny Rig? I was just trying to read your name backwards. 20 minutes ago. Anyways, Danny. Pleasure. I'm also streaming on Twitch at the same time, so you'll have to forgive me. Had someone show me how to be able to do both at the same time and then have a chat window open for both at the same time, so this is great. Well, it's getting to be close to 11 o'clock my time. I will take one last look at G2 and then go through a couple of the other islands I was looking at. BTW did build one more flag. Why are they out in force? What are they doing? Yep, it's looking like it's gonna be... Ah, man. They're probably not gonna meet until like 1 o'clock in the morning my time. Just based on the pacing. God, it sucks. May have to wake up and see if I can catch that on video, because that's going to be fun to watch. Map. Battle overview. 113 was Ian's. I believe it was 113. Nope, 115. There it is. That was someone on my Discord asking me to check out this island. And he's moving. There you are, Ian. Take the level 6 already. You have enough people for it. So you likely have enough troops. Start a good rally and go. UMCN, Dorsix, Hads, Japan, 164C is not taking part, Ivory, Oda, This is a slow one, but it might be interesting later on down the road. So, Ian, I will make sure I check on this periodically. And Island Rig. G9. Let's see how Mink is doing before I log off for the night. One flag passed. God W is going after the same level 7. Not for work at all is building towards the same level 7 as DF39. Might be something there later on. Eagle 20 down here hasn't built past their level 6. Bro is just kind of broing it out there by the home base. I got nothing on that one. This one's looking at me weird. Or it's something else entirely. But if yours are blocky shaped like that, we have problems. But OXO is building directly to W1RA over here, and it doesn't look like they're being slow about it. It's just taking a while. You can just see how much of a difference there is in the pacing between G1 or G1 through 3 and even just like G9, G10. No, not G9, I just looked at that one. No, G6, I saw it already. Oh, this was the Korean one. The opposite. $259 on top of $260, but that's about it. Okay, G5. ROK is making things not ROK for other people. 1004 is not moving. TFW not moving. LGHR is barely moving. You've got K815. God, why do you come up with, I don't know. Evil is making sure that they can get both this level 6 and this level 7 by cutting the space in the middle, or are heading straight to this level 7. R137 is not a Korean alliance, so probably want to make sure that they don't get any points. Island map battle overview. No, I already saw G6. Stop it. My mind, I swear. Okay, we got BKGT 2 flags, HNZ 0 flags. Fox has 3 flags towards level 7, so they're actually moving. ANCB, technically 2 flags, just weirdly built flags. TBZ 2 flags, Dumb 1 flag built over there. R4W is going to get there first, so that's dumb. And the diagram hasn't built past their level 6 yet, so wondering what they'll be doing later on in the match. And again, this is only day 1. a lot, and I know a lot of people are sleeping at about this time. It reset for me is 7 o'clock at night, so it works well with my schedule. But I know it doesn't work well for everyone. Either you're at work or it's in the dead of night. I can imagine Hawaii. Not Hawaii. Yeah, England. There we go. I went the wrong way with that. England's dead of night right now. SMHS 2 flags, 4 flags for D-Day. You're already on the beach though. ANCI 3 flags, TBF 1 flag in the wrong direction. Oh sure, I can do that. G3R, give me a second to finish this one. RCCO's got 2 flags. Glow hasn't even taken their level 6. I don't know. If you're not able to take your level 6 within like the first couple of hours, either you have a schedule issue with Island, which I completely understand, or you probably shouldn't be in the top 10. Anyways, you said AOA G25. There we go. Not a bad match. Oh wait, no, never mind. He left. I was worried there for a second because Pear had that one guy over 600 million power, but he's not there anymore. R164. Since I haven't looked into this one at all yet, let's see how the matchmaking was. 4.6, not bad. And 2 flags past 6. OU 3.5 and heading in the same direction. KSQS 3 flags, and if I could click on something, 2.8. So I don't know what's going to go on there, but I doubt all 3 of those are friendly. Cross in the shape of an X, 3.1. Hawk Hall of Fame. Korean Hall of Fame. There we go. 4. Pear is just not the same without that other guy. 4.1. UOL is kind of building a little home base here at 3.7. And AOA is the only one heading for this one in top, and at 5.3. I think you have R164 beat. Yeah, I think you're the strongest the strongest alliance in the region, with solid power behind your rallies as well, and 3 people. I gotta see. Okay, ranged rally. Built for squad capacity and research, but can run infantry. Technically could run, well, no, that's rider attack, so could run rider rallies. So you kind of have all 3 of your bases covered. You have a good garrison commander, you have 2 good rally commanders and equipment. For G25, I think you've got this one pretty well, unless alliances are not in your favor. I would suggest, if you're take the lull in activity that's going to be happening over here, to build to the top side of the 7 and head straight to the 8, unless you've made deals to do something else. But while they're arguing here, if you build around the 8, you'll be playing on the defensive side of things, and it's a lot easier to do that. So, depending on how your alliances go, I feel like that's probably your best bet. Oh, won't join? Are there? Is it any of the? Actually, I can check that. We don't even have to answer. It's likely not going to be. Yeah, no, he's been back there. Yeah, you probably will still have some players that aren't going to join, but that's the cool thing about rallies and garrisons. It doesn't matter what troops you bring to the field after that. It only matters who's leading them. If you have a garrison commander with 1.5 million, even tier 4 in in the garrison, only thing that matters now is that, sorry, not him, is that he's leading it. Because then all of his stats will boost all of those troops. And they can just keep filling it up. Well, which alliances? If it's any of these three, you don't really have to worry about it right now. Hall of Fame Korea has a little bit of power behind it. It's more spread out amongst their R4s, but these two really aren't participating much. Oh. And Cross X has one guy. And actually I need to make sure and see if they're able to do it. Yeah, they're able to play. So these two will work against you, but if you can build fast enough, UofL, is that serious? Oh, Unicorn of Love. Okay. It doesn't look like they're actually doing anything. They have a little bit of building going on, but that's a slow build. You'll be able to make it there before they do. And defending it will just be a matter of troops. And these three are going to wipe themselves out fighting over a level 7. So if you can get to the defensive side of things before they get to it, I think you'll find yourself in a pretty good position. If you have any other allies that can help you out in the field, that will basically guarantee your victory at that point. Because that's probably the hardest thing about a 2v1 or a 3v1 is combating that field control that the 3 side tends to have. I thought that was Vietnamese, but no. What was that show? I can't think of it. Crap. I'm happy to make it. If you have any ideas that you want me to discuss in a video form, please let me know. And actually with that, it is now 11:05 here at my house, and I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. Well, I don't have to, but I do. And so I guess I'll leave it here. I don't know if I'm going to stream this tomorrow. Wednesdays are usually my nights with my wife, and with Island Raid being as mismatched as it is, I may not do it tomorrow, but I guarantee I will be back Thursday at same time, either 2 UTC or sooner. Sorry, not yeah, at 2 UTC or sooner, and we'll do the same thing that we did tonight. I will go ahead and try to make an update video for Island Raid tomorrow in my spare time, so that you all can stay updated on this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop into my streams and ask them. I'll happy to answer them in front of everybody. I keep my Discord open. I keep my chat for both YouTube and Twitch open for anyone that wants to reach out, ask questions, and if you've been watching, I hop into the different channels and see if anybody needs any additional assistance. I have no problem helping people enjoy this game more. I really enjoy it. And Princess Jessica enjoys it a little bit too long. But teach their own. But with that, I think I'm going to log off for the night. I appreciate all of you that joined me this evening. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.